Meditation can feel overwhelming, especially when you're just starting out. The image we often have is of someone sitting perfectly still, legs crossed, hands resting gently on their knees, eyes closed in serene silence. But for many of us, this idea feels intimidating or even impossible. The mind races, the body fidgets, and the peace we're searching for seems just out of reach. But here's a beautiful truth. Meditation is far more flexible than we often realize. At its heart, meditation is about returning to yourself, finding calm in the present moment, and nurturing a sense of well-being. It doesn't have to be rigid. It doesn't have to be intimidating. There are simple, approachable techniques that can guide you gently into the world of meditation, methods that are not quite traditional but every bit as powerful. Let's start with the idea of mindful listening. In our busy lives, we're often surrounded by sound, but rarely do we take the time to really listen. For this meditation, find a comfortable seat, anywhere that feels good to you. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or simply soften your gaze. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Maybe it's the hum of a fan, the distant chatter of birds, or the gentle rustle of leaves outside the window. Don't judge or label the sounds. Let them wash over you one by one, as if you are listening to an orchestra composed by life itself. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the act of listening. This practice can last as little as 2 or 3 minutes, but its effects can last much longer. It's a gentle reminder that you don't need perfect silence to meditate, just a willingness to be present. Another approachable technique is the 5 senses meditation. This method grounds you firmly in the here and now, using the power of your senses to anchor your awareness. Begin by noticing 5 things you can see. Take your time. Let your eyes wander and rest on objects near or far. Next, notice 4 things you can feel. Perhaps the warmth of your clothing, the chair beneath you, or the air on your skin. Then listen for 3 sounds, no matter how faint or obvious. Notice 2 things you can smell, even if you have to search a little, like the scent of soap on your hands or the pages of a book. Finally, notice 1 thing you can taste, maybe the lingering flavor of a drink, or simply the freshness of your breath. This cascading focus on your senses gently brings you out of worry and into the fullness of the present moment. If sitting or focusing feels difficult, consider a walking meditation. This is meditation in motion. Find a safe place to walk, inside your home, in your yard, or at a nearby park. Walk slowly, deliberately, paying close attention to each step. Notice how your feet feel as they touch the ground and lift again. Feel the gentle sway of your arms, the rhythm of your breath. If your mind wanders to other thoughts, gently bring it back to the sensation of walking. You might even synchronize your breath with your steps, inhaling for a few steps, then exhaling for a few. Walking meditation can turn any stroll into a calming, centering experience, no cushion or special posture required. There's also the powerful technique of guided visualization. This approach invites you to journey within your imagination to a place of peace. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and begin to imagine a scene that soothes you. It could be a quiet beach at sunset, a lush forest, or a cozy room filled with gentle candlelight. Use all your senses to build this place in your mind. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel? Allow yourself to linger in this space, letting the stress of daily life melt away, if only for a few minutes. When you return, notice how your body and mind feel. Visualization can be a gentle escape and a powerful tool for cultivating inner calm. For those who find it hard to sit still, fidget, or struggle to quiet their minds, creative meditation may be the answer. This practice involves losing yourself in a simple, repetitive activity that engages your hands and your attention. Try coloring, knitting, gardening, or even washing dishes. The key is to focus fully on the task at hand. The feel of the pen on the paper, the rhythm of your breath, the sensation of water and soap. Let yourself be fully absorbed in the moment, allowing worries to drift by like clouds. These activities may not look like traditional meditation, but they can foster mindfulness and bring a sense of peace. Another non-traditional but deeply effective technique is the practice of mindful affirmations. Begin by choosing a phrase that resonates with you. It could be as simple as, "I am calm," "I am safe," or "I am present." Sit quietly and repeat this affirmation silently or aloud, letting its meaning soak in with each repetition. If your mind wanders, gently return to your chosen words. Affirmations can anchor you in positivity and help to reframe anxious or negative thought patterns. Music meditation is another accessible entry point. Choose a piece of music that feels soothing and let yourself listen deeply. Close your eyes and notice the layers of sound, the melody, the rhythm, the ebb and flow of the instruments. Let the music move through you, guiding your breath and your awareness. If your mind drifts, simply return to the music. This practice can be especially helpful if you find silent meditation difficult. Breathwork is at the heart of many meditation practices, but it doesn't have to be complicated. One simple technique is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 counts, hold your breath for 7 counts, and exhale slowly for 8 counts. Repeat this cycle 3 or 4 times. This breathing pattern helps calm the nervous system and can be done anywhere, anytime you need a moment of peace. Box breathing is another easy and effective method. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. Picture the breath tracing a square in your mind. This rhythmic pattern can help settle anxiety and refocus your thoughts. If technology is part of your daily life, consider using meditation apps or online recordings. Many of these offer brief, approachable guided meditations that can be as short as 1 minute. You don't need to dedicate large blocks of time, just a few mindful breaths can make a difference. Journaling as meditation is another accessible option. Set a timer for 5 minutes and write down whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about grammar or structure, just let your thoughts flow onto the page. As you write, notice your breath and your feelings. The act of putting words to your experience can be deeply grounding and clarifying. Loving kindness, or metta meditation, is a gentle way to cultivate compassion for yourself and others. Begin by silently repeating phrases such as, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at ease." After a few moments, extend these wishes to others, friends, family, or even people you find difficult. This practice can soften the heart and reduce stress, and it takes only a few minutes. Mindful eating is another form of meditation that fits easily into daily life. At your next meal, pause before you begin. Notice the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Take a slow, deliberate bite and pay close attention to the flavors and sensations. Eat slowly, without distractions, savoring each mouthful. This practice not only enhances gratitude, but can also deepen your connection to the present moment. If you're often on the go, try micro-meditations. These are tiny, intentional pauses throughout your day. When you're waiting in line, stop and take a few slow breaths. When you're at a stoplight, notice the feeling of your hands on the steering wheel. When you're washing your hands, tune into the sensation of water and the scent of soap. These brief moments of mindfulness add up, creating a sense of calm and clarity amid the busyness. For those who prefer movement, try gentle stretching or yoga-inspired breathing. As you stretch, focus on your breath and the sensations in your body. Move slowly and with intention, letting each movement be a meditation in itself. Finally, remember that meditation is not about perfection. It's not about stopping your thoughts or achieving a blank mind. It's about being with yourself, exactly as you are, in this moment. If your mind wanders, that's okay. If you lose focus, simply come back to your breath, your senses, or your chosen anchor. Each return is a victory, a gentle act of self-kindness. Meditation is a practice, not a performance. It's a gift you offer yourself, a few moments of stillness in a world that rarely slows down. Start small. Try different techniques. Notice what feels good and let go of what doesn't. Over time, these simple, non-traditional practices can become a sanctuary, a place of peace and inner strength that you can return to again and again. You don't need special cushions, incense, or hours of silence. All you need is a willingness to pause, to breathe, and to be present. The journey into meditation can be gentle, approachable, and uniquely your own. Let yourself explore, experiment, and above all, enjoy the process. The path to peace is closer and simpler than you think. Blessings and peace.